Hello and welcome to Yesterday's Airlines. In this video we're going to be taking a look at some more of the wonderful custom models that have been made for me by my friend Dang Tung of DT Custom Models. And this time around it is the Ilyushin Il-62. The Il-62 gets a bit of stick for looking like a VC-10, and often it seems Soviet aircraft are accused of copying Western types, and I don't think that's the case with the 62. In detail, they're very different aircraft, and they look really awesome. And DT Customs has been able to produce these customs for me because Gemini has recently obliged us with a really nice Aeroflot Il-62M release. So thanks to Gemini for that. It has made these custom models possible, because before then it was actually quite hard to find Il-62 models, and certainly, obviously, with the ones that Dang Tung has made for me here, he's utilising the old Aeroflot livery, keeping the cheat lines and replacing the tiles and tails as many Soviet airlines did. So the two models that we've got up for this video are a Dalavia Il-62M and a more obscure classic in the colours of Tretyakovo Airlines. Let's take a closer look. I discussed Dalavia a little bit on the video for the TU-204 customs that I got made. And Dalavia, its full name was Dalavia Far East Airways, came about as the reconstituted part of the Soviet Far Eastern CAD, the first Khabarovsk United Air Detachment, which had been established as far back as 1953, obviously part of Aeroflot. It was responsible for flights from Khabarovsk to a wide range of long-haul domestic destinations, as well as some international scheduled flights to places like Japan. It operated quite a sizable fleet of the usual Russian types, Antonov twins, Tu-154s, but also up to 10 Il-62s at various times. So was quite a significant airline in that post-Soviet era up until around 2008 when it collapsed. Tretyakovo Air Transport Company is a far more obscure airline, typically known as Tretyakovo Airlines. Started operations sometime in 1997 using some AN-26s, and went on to acquire an IL-18 or two as well. It seems to have primarily been flying charter operations, both cargo and passenger services, and in the early 2000s, it began to pick up some extra aircraft in the form of 2 or 3 Il-62s and also 3 or 4 Tu-134s as well. It primarily operated from Moscow Domodedovo and also from the Tretyakovo airfield, which is home to the old MiG factory. But its end came reasonably quickly, and that was because of a crash so common in Russia and with some of these unusual Russian airlines. And I've covered the history of the carrier a little bit at Yesterday's Airlines just recently, so check out the blog post for that. And this aircraft, the Il-62M RA86452, this was the aircraft that they crashed, and that led to the demise of the carrier. So check out that blog post. But it's a really great looking model, really pleased with her. So that's a quick whistle-stop tour of this pair of Il-62 customs that are made for me by DT Customs. I'm really loving these Russian custom models that Dang Tung has been making for me, so thank you very much to him for that. And I hope you've enjoyed the videos. There'll be more to come, so keep an eye out at Yesterday's Airlines. Thanks very much for watching.